Well, let's get more now from former aid worker and senior UN official Andrew MacLeod. Andrew, you've made serious and disturbing allegations about the behavior of UN workers in conflict or crisis areas. Can you tell us what they are?
Well, it's not just me. For over 3 decades, people have been aware that there is issues with sexual abuse, exploitation and child rape in the context of not just conflict zones, but also natural disaster zones. Kofi Annan said that failing to crack down on the paedophilia is one of his regrets. Ban Ki-moon said the same thing. Between those two men, there's 2 decades of leadership in the international aid world that have recognised the problem and failed to significantly act.
What can also be surprising is how some people familiar with the NGO world have called it an open secret. So why and how has it been able to remain as such for such a long time?
There is a mentality that, well, this happens in war. And it is a really hard subject to talk about paedophilia anyway, but if you can allow your brain to say, that just happens over there, then it suddenly goes down the agenda. The National Crime Authority in Britain, or its precursor, has been warning since 1999 that as we crack down on paedophilia in the developed world, the predatory paedophiles are now going to the developing world to get access to children. It's disgusting but logical. The Crime Authority's words, not mine. The chosen methodology for these paedophiles to get access to children is to join a children's charity. Again, it's disgusting but somehow logical. An aid worker is paid for by us, our taxes and our donations. So not only are they doing a horrible thing, we're funding them to pay this horrible thing. And we need to start holding the aid industry to account.
What do you expect the EU to do, given the problem now?
I expect the EU to do the same thing that I'm asking the British government to do. We need to start focusing on prosecuting the bad apples so we can send the message to the predatory pedophiles that the aid industry is no longer a soft target. So what I am proposing is that charities have a new protocol with each of the governments such that whenever there is an accusation of child sex against any of their staff, they report it immediately to the country of jurisdiction, which is the country of nationality of the person undertaking the crime and the country of the crime itself.
All right. Thank you very much for that, Andrew MacLeod, a former aid worker and senior UN official. Thanks for your insight.